Good morning, Internet. So this is day 7. We've been doing this for about a week. It's kind of awesome, kind of cool. There's something I kind of want to do first before we get this whole thing started, though. So that's better. Clean up the face a little bit because I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit, and I won't really have time to do that like over the course of the next week. And despite the fact that I have a beard, I personally hate neck beard. So you just learned something about me. We actually need to leave like right now because I'm meeting someone at noon. It's about 11:40 now, and it takes about half an hour to walk to the music building from here. So gotta go. We'll talk on the road. We had some drums in the percussion office, and they are now successfully in the band manager's car. And now we're just gonna transport them over to the music facility real quick, the marching band facility, excuse me. And then they'll get put away. And I think everything logistic-wise will be covered for the year. Mostly, we'll talk. Got the drums back to the facility. Ran a couple of errands to pick up some things. Need to run the Target a little bit later. But right now, I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so I'm gonna grab some lunch and then we'll keep going with the day. All right, got some more emails sent out. I actually successfully uploaded the last 2 videos. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot to upload the one from the day before, but it's up now, and so is the other one. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the day, which actually reminds me, since I have like a second, I'm gonna finally do something I've been promising you since I started doing these. Actually tell you who I am. Hi, my name is Paul. I'm a graduate student at the University of Iowa, specifically getting my master's degree in percussion performance. A lot of what I do here is I actually work with the drum line for the marching band. I specifically instruct them, I write their parts. As you've seen in past videos, I handle pretty much all their equipment stuff, logistics for travel. I essentially run the entire drumline program myself. Sometimes it's fun, it's a lot of work, but it's good work. I was actually born in Kentucky and raised in Massachusetts, so I'm an East Coaster. I started playing percussion at the age of 9, but I wanted to long before that. One of my first memories, like ever, growing up was running into my uncle's basement in order to just like bang on his drums. I've quite literally always wanted to do this in some way, shape, or form. Again, I started playing at 9, and I joined my high school's marching band my freshman year when I was 14. And since then, I've pretty much always been involved in marching arts in some form. I've been a member of almost like every section of the marching percussion section. Yeah, I did front ensemble, snare drum, tenors, just a whole bunch of cool stuff. I went to the University of Massachusetts Amherst for my undergrad. And funny story, when I first went, I was actually majoring as a chemical engineer because I thought that was what I wanted to do. And then it turned out that it wasn't. And then I kind of cycled through a few other like plans of like study, like what I wanted to do, until it finally hit me that every single plan I made, whether it be chemical engineer, biochem, a whole bunch of other stuff, I had always been planning on keeping music in my life. I was in the marching band at that point, cymbals freshman year, tenors, all the rest. And by my sophomore year, I had a music minor, and that was like always in the plan. I was always going to do that. I wanted to study music in some way, shape, or form. So the fact that like I was fighting to keep this in my life, even like throughout, you know, everything else that was going on, it kind of sort of, you know, hit me one day, just like, if this is the thing that I'm fighting to keep in my life, maybe this is the thing that I should do. So I switched into a music degree halfway through sophomore year, and I haven't really looked back since. And considering I ended up here at the University of Iowa, I'd say it worked out. It wasn't just marching band that I did while at Amherst. While there studying with Tom Hannum and Colin McNutt and all the other fantastic teachers there, I naturally got involved with drum corps. I first marched with the Spartans in 2012 in their front ensemble. And it's actually funny, the only reason I joined the front ensemble was because I felt that there was no way I could physically handle actually being in the drum line. Spoiler alert, that was 100% like accurate and true. But I ended up enjoying it like a lot. And a year later in 2013, I actually joined the cadets front ensemble, playing rack with them. Funny story, 2013, the first year they had the second set of timpani on the side, that was me. So you could say that I was the first second timpanist the cadets ever had, not to toot my own horn or anything. And then yeah, anyone who's ever followed drum corps knows that in 13 we got the Sanford Award at the end of the season, and I don't know, just between 2012, 2013, and then my age out in 2014, the bug bit me really, really hard. I had never had any intentions really of like making drum corps my thing, but the year after I aged out 2015, I got a teaching job with the 7th Regiment in New London, Connecticut, working with their front ensemble. Stayed there for 2 years. Unfortunately, I had to give it up once I moved out here to Iowa, but that was totally fine because this summer I'm actually working with the Cole Cadets Drum Corps. And so, yeah, I've actually been teaching now for as many seasons as I marched, and if all goes according to plan, I'm going to keep going. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm about halfway through my master's degree. I have 1 more year. We'll see what happens from there. And I've just been performing and teaching marching band and drum corps, and hopefully I can make that my life because I love music. I love the act of performing it. I love the act of sharing it. Turns out I love the act of teaching it too. So hopefully in the future I can find ways to continue doing that for a living. Hopefully I can find ways to keep playing percussion and expand what that even means, like what's possible for us in terms of the percussion medium, and also just continue working in drum corps, teaching kids, helping them sort of reach their highest potential and help them like figure it out, if that makes sense. Basically help them sort of realize their goals and help them develop the attitude that they need in order to be able to achieve those dreams. Yeah, that's essentially me in a nutshell. That's who I am. I'm a drummer and a percussionist. I am way too obsessed with marching band and drum corps, and I hope to be able to do this for the rest of my life. And yeah, I kind of started this vlog series, if for no other reason than you've seen a little tiny bit already, but because of what I do, my life is really, really, really interesting. There's a lot of different things going on at any given time. Sometimes I have weeks that are like just jam-packed full of like performance gigs, teaching gigs, and just everything you can imagine. As you probably figured, I don't sleep much, but it's all good. It's all been fantastic. I have yet to experience anything that was less than fantastic, and that's just how I'm living my life at the moment. I'm just out here in beautiful Iowa City, just living it up, doing the best that I can, and yeah, hopefully it'll lead somewhere, and hopefully I get to do awesome stuff in the music world for the rest of my life. That's enough about me. Now you know who I am. I'm sorry it took until day 7 to finally actually sit down and do this, but yeah, that's just been my life lately. It's been a fun time, but yeah, thank you if you're someone that's been watching so far, or if you're someone that just kind of hopped on right now. I'm really thankful for you guys for tuning in, and hopefully we can get some more fun adventures for you guys once I get back into drum corps land, and once I get back into teaching land and school land. Hopefully there'll be a lot of really, really, really cool stuff for you guys to see. I'm really excited to share everything with you, and we'll have fun. So first things first, I don't know if I mentioned this, but today is technically like my last day of like summer vacation, and my space in my office, like the percussion TA office, is a mess. So that's sort of my next thing right now is I'm going to get back into that office and I'm going to clean it. I'm going to make it ready for the year so that I can just come in like after band camp in a few weeks and just be ready to go for the year because I kind of need to be. So here we go. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. But you know what? It's closer. It's close, and it's getting actually really late in the day, and there's still a lot that I need to do. So for now, this is it. For now, this is what we got, and we will keep messing with it once we return. And done. Give me those points if there are points at life, because I'm winning them right now.
It may not be Saturday, but I'm not going to be in town tomorrow, so treating myself tonight.
So just got, well, kicked out of the music building. It was actually funny. I stayed in the building a little bit past closing time, and no one came to remove me from the building, like over the course of the past school year. So I think maybe new policy where if you're in the building and it's closed, they might just, let you stay. Who knows? Not me. Didn't feel like testing it though, so now I'm at the mall because I still need to get some stuff done involving Wi-Fi, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. Just writing some beats while my laundry is getting done. Productive nights. Getting stuff done. As always. And finished packing. Cool. So that's that. I don't know if I explained myself earlier in the video, but well, in just a few hours, really, I'm gonna be shipping out to Colt Cadets in order to help out their staff for the rest of the season because it's finals week already. There's a show in Cedar Rapids actually today now, whatever. Time is weird. And then a rehearsal day, and then it's open class prelims, and then open class finals, then the random day in the middle of the week, and then we in it. So it's the final week, final stretch. I'm coming in once again to help out. Literally leaving like in a few hours. Like I'm not even exaggerating there. It's a little bit before 5:30 now. So yeah, I'm just gonna now I've packed up. I'm just gonna rest my eyes for like a little bit before I ship out and teach some kids. Yeah, I felt like we had a good day. I felt like we had a good day of getting a fair amount of stuff done for the school year because again today was essentially my last day of summer. Didn't get done everything I wanted to. I wanted to try to get like my desk and bookshelf like put together before I went out, but you know you know what? They're relatively easy. Like I've put them both together so many times now that it'll be fine. I'll be okay. And honestly, if that was like the one thing I didn't get done today, I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, so fair warning by the way, because I'm gonna be going on tour, I have no idea how much I will be able to even post, let alone blog. Because while I'm there, sure, I could play the part of like fanboy and just record like everything or whatever, but I'm gonna be there to teach. I'm gonna be doing my job. So there's a possibility that there's not going to be much footage actually over the next like week or so. But I will try my hardest because I have a feeling you guys really want to see this and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really exciting. The Colt Cadets percussion section is doing some really, really good things this year. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back with them. I'm really excited to get back on tour because I discovered earlier this summer that I actually prefer tour life to normal life. Yeah, surprise. And we're gonna get this thing going. It's gonna be great. It's been awesome getting to know you guys over the past week. Hopefully you enjoyed my little rant earlier, finally actually telling you who I am. So now that you know who I am, let's get to know each other a little bit better and keep having fun. Okay, see ya.